joined by Brian Higgins Mbugwa, who's right there next to him. Brian is also the Director of Elections in the party and the Director of ICT in the party. Is there any other director? I can see Director Grace Gishovi, who is our Director Matters Logistics. I can see Director Sam Mwangi, who's our Director Matters Membership. I can see our Director Halake, who's our Director Minorities and Marginalized Communities. I can see Director Umulo Jr., who's our Director Matters of Devolution. And I can see Director Nathaniel, who's our Director. I have to always organize myself. Political Affairs, Resource Mobilization, and Diaspora. Yeah, so he has a big docket. I can see the man, the genius behind our legal work, who's our Director of Legal and Compliance, Emmanuel Kibet. And we also have Director Gilo, Rob Gilo is our Director of Communications. This is the amazing team that supports the Secretariat and the party. Just to say this as I end, our commitment to free, fair, verifiable nominations is demonstrable by the good work of the National Elections Board led by Chair Maura. This party will keep its democratic aspects fairly open in terms of ensuring that this party builds on the popularity. We are sure, Professor Kindiki, Deputy President, that our second term is a foregone conclusion, not only because of the popularity of the party and the strength of the party, but largely because of the programs we have delivered that are demonstrable in all these murals that you see in this organization. I think, Professor, it is suffice to say that in some other seats, we are working in collaboration with the ODM party. So we have agreed with the ODM party that they will run in some elections and not field candidates as UDA, and we will run in other elections and not field candidates as ODM, so that we can be able to join our efforts to ensure that we work as a team to demonstrate the spirit of the broad-based government. And I think we have agreed that for Baringo Senate, for Mbeere North, for Malava, and for Banisa, UDA will field candidates without any ODM candidates being fielded in those areas. And for the areas of Kasipul, Unguja, and Magarini, we will allow ODM to field candidates, and we will go there to support those candidates as a joint candidacy. That is in the spirit of ensuring that we do not muddy ourselves into an endless fight as coalition or broad-based partners of this government. So I look forward to that election season that will be peaceful, but which we will win all the seats. Now, it's my humble pleasure or privilege to welcome a two-term governor. Two-term! Cecily Barire, who is the anchor of this party, Chair.
Thank you very much, SG, Your Excellency, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, and also the Deputy Party Leader, the SG, Treasurer, Deputy SG, and all the officials here present, the Chairman of the National Elections Board and the membership, representatives from the National Executive Committee, our candidates or nominees for the by-elections in different positions across the country, and the entire membership of the UDA party. Good morning. UDA, UDA, kazi ni kazi. Asante sana. Your Excellency, I want to take this opportunity to thank you in a very special way for accepting to come and grace this important occasion. I want to start by really appreciating the National Elections Board for having carried out a truly free and fair nomination to the point that we have no dispute at all. Thank you very much. Please clap for them. We want to believe, Your Excellency, that this will be what will happen in 2027. The chair has already warned me and the SG and the treasurer that even us, we will have to go through nominations if we'll have any opponents in the party. So nikubaya. But we are happy that that's the spirit in the party. And Your Excellency, I also want to say that we are the first political party, sir, to do digitally backed nomination where we were getting real-time results of what was going on in each polling station during the day of nomination. And so by the close of business, we were able to know who had won and who hadn't won. And so the issues of ballots disappearing, ballot boxes being vandalized was neither here nor there, and we hope that we will continue in that spirit. We want to keep investing in our digital system for our nominations, and we believe by so doing, we'll go out as the first political party in the whole country, and probably in Africa, to do party primaries in a digital way. And I really want to applaud the team that has been behind that work together with the National Elections Board. Finally, sir, I really want to appreciate the leadership role that you continue to provide to this party. We know our president is very, very busy, and you have been his very, very able deputy. And not just in the executive, but you've continued to be his very, very able deputy party leader. I want to appreciate the many national and county and constituency meetings you continue to do across the country. Sir, you have kept the flag of UDA flying high. Please clap for him. We've seen you in one meeting in the morning, another one at midday, another one in the afternoon, and it's at different places in the country. Today, Your Excellency, I know from here you're going to Udanyi, after that you're going to Odhaya, and you're doing that as a national leader. You have not stuck to one corner. You have made the UDA party a truly national party by providing leadership across the country. And we want to encourage you to continue, and we want to promise you that you have the full backing of this party, starting with me as the chair, the SG, the deputy SG, the treasurer. All the officials are fully behind you, Your Excellency. And we'll continue telling you how things are. We'll continue giving you accolades, and where we find that there's a gap, please allow us to also tell you. But so far, you're doing extremely well. May God bless you, give you good health, give you the energy to continue to do what you're doing on behalf of this party. Thank you very much, and congratulations to all the candidates. We ask you, after you get your certificate today, go back mashinani, look for votes, go to every household, get votes. And when you go to look for votes, I have this to tell you. We are the ruling party. But that's not to mean that we look for votes with kiburi and arrogance, na matusi. That is not our brand of politics. If you look at our party leader and deputy party leader, they are both very humble. Though big people, they are very humble. So enda utafute kwa unyenyekevu, usiende kusema mupende musipende, sisi ndio serikali, hii kiti tumepata. Enda ukisema tafadhalini tuwaomba kura zenu, so that we may be seen as a party that is strong, but yet respects the people that brought us to power. Thank you very much, and now it's my honor and pleasure to welcome the Deputy President and the Deputy Party Leader, Professor Kithure Kindiki. Kindiki ni fire si fire. Fire. Kindiki ni noma si noma. Harambe. Uta. Harambe. Uta. Welcome, Your Excellency.
Santeni, please be seated. Let me take this opportunity to first and foremost say how grateful I am to be here today it is at this building that we manufactured this party, nurtured it with very many of you who I see around this table. And it's always very nostalgic for me to be here. Unfortunately, I have not been very frequent of late. Maora, the chair of NEB, was telling me I used to be more frequent when I was at Interior, when actually it is true, but I think it is now that I need to be here more often. So I've decided, now that I've been challenged, that at least every 2 weeks, I'll spend 2 hours in this place, because our party requires the support and presence of each one of us so that we can solidify ourselves and build a strong team even as we go into the future. This morning we are gathered here to issue nomination certificates for the successful candidates who are going to be the flag bearers of our party in the by-elections of 27 November 2025. And we are issuing the certificate for one Senate seat, Baringo. We also have a candidate in Bere North constituency. We have a UDA candidate in Malava constituency. We have another UDA candidate in Banissa constituency. And because we are now expanded and we have been cooperating with other parties under the broad-based administration, we have made concessions so that our partners in the broad-based administration will, on our behalf, field candidates in Ugunja and Kasipul, as well as Magarini. We will also be fielding candidates in 17 ward by-elections in different parts of the country. And therefore today we are here to not only congratulate, but also issue nomination certificates to the successful flag bearers or the successful aspirants who are now our candidates in the by-elections. Just a couple of things, because I don't want to speak forever. First is to emphasize what has been said here, which is this party was founded on an ideology. And that ideology is the transformation of the economy of our country from the bottom upwards. That is our ideology. And we must not lose that identity. I am pleased to report on behalf of our party leader, President William Ruto, that we have made significant successes, we have made significant progress in the realization and the implementation of our agenda, which we deliberately committed ourselves to 3 years ago. We went around the country, conducted county-level forums, had a lot of engagements with professionals and other stakeholders, and came up with one of the most transformational, most ambitious manifestos ever pledged anywhere, as far as I know. It has been a very challenging journey because the manifesto that we committed ourselves to carries very heavy responsibilities that many political parties would be hesitant to commit themselves to. We were very ambitious. We remain very ambitious. And many political parties for ages always avoided saying the things we have said in our manifesto. The few political parties that had attempted to say some of the things we have said in our manifesto never implemented even what they had said. So we have gone an extra mile by having a very ambitious manifesto notwithstanding, we knew the consequences would be heavy on us. But at the same time, we have implemented some of the most difficult issues that Kenya has been struggling with for ages. Since 2002, because that is the first time we had a manifesto-driven political campaign. In 2002, NAC came with a manifesto under President Kibaki. In 2007, there was a second manifesto under President Kibaki. In 2013, President Uhuru Kenyatta came with a manifesto under the TNA-URP coalition. In 2017, the second Uhuru Kenyatta administration manifesto. All those 4 manifestos, we had attempted to do some of the things we are doing now. We had said some of those things in the manifesto, but we were not courageous enough to implement some of those things. Take universal health care, for example. NAC wanted to bring universal health care under President Kibaki when Charity Ngilu was minister, and I think Anyang' Nyong'o at some point. Because of political backlash, we pulled away from implementing universal health care because of politics. President Uhuru was a little bit more calculative. Unlike President Kibaki, President Uhuru never introduced universal health care in the first term because the challenge was politics. He decided to wait until he gets re-elected, and then he comes with the Big Four agenda. One of the Big Four agenda was universal health care in the second term in 2018. But even then, President Uhuru was unable to lift off universal health care because of politics. We backtracked a second time. It is therefore important for the country to know that this administration will go down in history as the administration that faced head-on the challenge of inequities and inequalities around the provision of health care, and have come up with a groundbreaking program to implement universal health coverage, lifting millions of people from the vagaries of helplessness, from a public medical insurance scheme which existed with only 7 million members. Today, we are celebrating 26.5 million Kenyans already registered into universal health coverage. The target by December 31st is to have 30 million Kenyans enrolled. The target by December 2026 is to have between 42 and 47 million Kenyans registered. And the target by December 2027 is to have 56 million Kenyans, every Kenyan with a medical insurance card. That is phenomenal. It doesn't happen anywhere. I am not aware. Even some of the most developed countries have struggled with universal health care without much success. President Obama introduced Obamacare in 2016. It was challenged. It faced political resistance. It went to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court ended up mutilating Obamacare, and only the vestiges of it remain today. So what we are doing here should not be taken lightly. Look at the housing program. Every manifesto, both by the party that eventually won and the party that lost, the main opposition party, had a housing agenda, just like universal health coverage, but no courage to implement. President Uhuru again, Big Four, had housing. He abandoned it after 1 year because of politics. We have decided this time round to bite the bullet. No wonder this week our president has received on behalf of Kenya a global recognition at the United Nations as the foremost champion of affordable and social housing. And that is a big honor for our country. It looks like an easy thing, it is not. I want to challenge those characters who have been going around trying to misinterpret what universal housing and affordable social housing means. The countries that have made it to the first world, the countries that rank highly in the Human Development Index, countries like Singapore, which is always number 1, number 2 in the Human Development Index, the one asset that helps rank a country very high in the Human Development Index is shelter or housing, the quality of the houses that the people have. Because it's one house is 2-3 million shillings. So you can imagine the more people you have with houses of good quality, the more, the greater the gross national index. In other words, the more the wealth of that nation. You will be surprised 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 30 years from today, Kenya's ranking is going to move so phenomenally. You will not recognize that the Kenya we are talking about today, what it will be 20, 30 years after successfully implementing the housing program. So, ladies and gentlemen, friends, members of this party, time will fail me to say what else we are doing. But allow me just to say we are on course. We committed to transform the economy of Kenya from the bottom upwards. We started by stabilizing the economy, because without a foundation of a stable macroeconomic environment, you cannot realize, the others are building blocks, but you need a foundation. Before you build on health, you build on agriculture, you build on housing, you need a strong macroeconomic stability. And that's what we've done in the last 3 years, stabilizing our currency from 165 to now 129 for more than 1.5 years, bringing down inflation from 9.6% to around 4% today. We have also increased the reserves, the foreign exchange reserves, from 2.5 months to 6 months, meaning Kenya can import for 6 months, even if the economy was shut down, without looking for foreign currency. Our reserves today at the central bank have moved from $5.2 billion to $11.8 billion. Today, other than that, we are aware also, we've been able to stabilize some of the food prices that had become very high in the 2022 post-COVID era. Those are the macroeconomic indicators that we have stabilized to help us build the economy in the manner in which I've explained. So we are on course. I have no doubt whatsoever. When the time comes for us to account for our first term, we have a very, very strong report to give to the people of Kenya. I am humbled and privileged to be part of this great party. And this party has a huge future. This party is beyond the current leadership. We need to sustain this party 50 years, 100 years, 200 years of consistent policy implementation around social transformation, economic transformation, if we want to take Kenya to the next level. Ladies and gentlemen, I am very happy to be here today. I want to thank the Secretariat. I want, first of all, to thank the party officials, Chairperson, Governor Cecily Mbalile, who has been declared two-term by the SG, and I have no question whatsoever, I have no doubt whatsoever, she is two-term. The only thing that SG Hassan Omar has not done is also to declare that our chairperson, the national chairperson, other than being a two-term governor, is also fire. But since I am the only one who can certify, I am the only one who issues fire certificates, I understand why. And those who want to be certified as fire, you talk to me nicely. I will I'll declare you fire. But I want to thank Chairperson Cecily Mbalire, Governor of Embu County. I want to thank SG Hassan Omar, my good friend. I want to thank the Treasurer, Japheth Nyakundi, one of the most consequential young people that we've had in our party, doing a great job with very, very, very strong ideals and national outlook of things. I am also grateful to the Deputy SG, Mwalimu Omboko Milemba. And as you know now, UDA is bigger because now of the merger with the ANC, and we welcome our ANC, former ANC brothers to feel part and parcel of this family and give us ideas on how we can now grow our party together as one family. I am grateful to the rest of the secretariat, the various organs, the directors, the dispute people, although I'm told the dispute people had nothing to do because there was no dispute. And I must thank Chairman Mwaura, National Elections Board, and the team for doing a good job. This party is a trailblazer. Last elections, 2022, we are the only party in the country that conducted country-wide party primaries. True or false? True or false? No other party conducted simultaneously country-wide party primaries across Kenya. I was amazed. It was like a general election. Only UDA. No other party. The other party were doing small things here and there. They do a primary here, a primary there. Then some of the cases, the party leader will walk with a certificate in the pocket and dish out from a restaurant. I have not named any party, so I cannot be accused. But we know parties have fallen short, and it is very, very untidy for democracy, because the party primaries is the first and last bastion for democracy. We must make sure parties conduct primaries in a fair, credible manner before demanding accountability from IBC in the national election. So I'm grateful. And we have built now on that history. And we are the first party again that I know of that has now gone into technology. We've just conducted the by-elections, primaries for the by-elections digitally, electronically. It has worked wonders. There are no disputes. And I want to challenge you, Chairman Mwaura and the team, please let us work towards expanding what we have achieved so that in the next general election, we conduct all our primaries in all the constituencies digitally, electronically. And we should do it better than even IBC. So I'm very happy to be associated with this success and the hard work. And since I'll be coming here more often, I think I'll leave it at there for now. I want to thank the MPs who have found time to join us today. MP Tosha, MP, who is the other one? Joash Nyamoko. And we really wish our candidates success. And please don't be proud, as it has been said. Don't think you're there. It is not over until it is over. And today people hate hubris. People hate thorax. People want to be persuaded. Tell them why UDA is the best party and why you plead with them to support you as the candidate and also to support our party. Don't boast. Don't talk down on people. We are going to win all these seats, all of them. I have no doubt all of them are going to deliver them. Our candidates must also appreciate that you are just a first among equals. Work together with the people you defeated. Okay? Don't lord over them. They are equally leaders, just like you. It's only that you are successful in this instance. Build strong teams. We will support you. And soon, now that we have begun this, mimi sasa natoa tai, niingie ground, mimi mutanipata huko nikiwasaidia. But as I come there, I am coming to support you. You are the candidate. You should be in front. Mimi ni support system na wale wengine. And our teams that are going to campaign in various places also, don't go ahead of the candidate. Because people hate projects. People hate projects. People hate, wananchi don't like projects. They want to see the person they are electing, because that is going to be their MP, that's going to be their MCA, that is going to be their senator. So for the rest of us is to rally behind the candidate, offer the support they need and the backup so that they succeed. Kwa hivyo mimi nawashukuru sana, and I think we are in good shape, and I don't know, Chair and SG, you must now start organizing party engagement events. We should not wait for 2027 campaigns. We need party engagement events so that we can all, like bond and become stronger. And I hope going forward we'll plan that jointly and see how we can step in, especially because the president is quite engaged. I am the next person who should be able to support him, and occasionally we can now go to him when we have done a bit of homework in terms of putting the teams together. I wish you all the best. I look forward to seeing you again in the field, and I hope to celebrate your victory with you on 27th of October. And I declare now that all of you present here, nyinyi ni fire. UDA ni fire, say fire. UDA ni fire, say fire. UDA ni noma, say noma. Sisi ni wale wa two term. Wacha nione wale anasema two term. That's a very good picture. Thank you very much. God bless you. God bless UDA. God bless Kenya.
Asante sana. What we'll have, can we remove this chair so that we can issue the certificates from here as we call them out? Okay. I have been guided by a professor who was my classmate that I call them forward and not call them out. English is semantics. Now you can sit, please. I can give you, on his behalf, the mandate to sit. So we'll have the chair here and then NEB. Chair NEB and Chair UDA. Alafu mutatusaidia kutenga hii kiti. Just let's have the chair and chairs. NEB, chair. Alafu. Asanteni sana. Wacha sasa tuanze. Aya, sasa mimi nikiwaita, when I call you forward, you please come. The certificates largely read, certificate of nomination, proudly presented to the candidate who has been duly nominated for the said seat. For this one, Kipreno Cheburei, has been duly nominated by the United Democratic Alliance to contest the seat of for Senate for Baringo County for November 27th, 2025 by-elections.
Senate, Baringo.
Can I use the word fire once in a while? Fire, see fire. Fire. I am a certified user of that word. I have received direct endorsement. Noma si noma. Noma. Thank you. Now, Leonard Muriuki Njeru, member of the National Assembly for Mbere North constituency. Fire! Fire, see fire! Fire! Now also to call upon David Athman Ndakwa, member of the National Assembly for Malaba. Ahmed, fire, see fire. Ndakwa ni fire, see fire. Hata umeona amevaa kama mimi. Huyu pia ni sitting MCA, majority leader ndani ya Kakamega County Assembly, na ataendelea kuwa katika bunge. Alafu hiyo kiti yako tukimaliza tunakwenda by election pia tunachukua hiyo kiti. Ahmed Maalim Hassan Aliou, member of the National Assembly for Banisa. Which one? I just called it. Fire, see fire. Fire, see fire. Aya, nimechelewa, like, ni kazi I'm starting to learn. Yeah, I've been given a certification. Elizabeth Murunga Situma, Kabuchai Chwale Ward in Kabuchai constituency, Bungoma County. Fire, see fire. Philip Koskei Kipruto, Metkei Ward in Keio South. Nimesema sawa sawa. Metkei. Elgeyo Marakwet constituency. Nimesema sawa hiyo Metkei. Fire, see fire. Amos Mayai. Oh, okay. Mpusia, Purko Ward in Kajiado Central constituency. Fire, see fire. Fire, see fire. Dirie Ibrahim Maalim, Fafi Ward in Fafi constituency, Garissa County.
Kenya yetu ya amani, hatupendi ukabila, kelele na vurugu, tumekataa. Hapa kazi tu na William Ruto, hapa kazi tu na Kedora Kindiki, tutam na William Ruto, tunasema tutam na Kedora Kindiki.
Shiraku kutoka Kisa East Ward in Kiswero constituency, Kiswero constituency. Fire, see fire. Fire, see fire. Misi Mutua, ili kama ile Hassan Omar ama Hassan Omar. Mumbuni North Ward in Machakos Town constituency, Machakos County. Fire, see fire. Fire, see fire. When fire bwana. Na noma. Vincent Kiplimo Ruto. Chemundu Kapteni Ward in Chemusai. Fire, see fire. Fire, see fire. Robert Kanyike Ole Kudate kutoka Narok Town Ward in Narok North, Narok. Munaika ndani. Fire, see fire. Iko sawa. Noma si noma. Nimetoka fire. Ya noma. Aya, sasa tuko na Dennis Kebaso Nyaribo, Nyasiungo Ward, Burabu constituency. Fire, see fire. Fire, see fire. Nataka kurudishiwa hiyo title. Aya, Francis Amenya Ndubi ya Ekerenyo Ward in North Girago constituency, Nyamira County. Fire, see fire. Fire, see fire. Aya, Thomas Ochaba Nyandieka, Nyamaiya Ward, West Mugirango constituency, Nyamira County. Fire, see fire. Nimeshika moto. hiyo certification inarudi. Isabel Leshimpiro, Angata na Nyoike Ward in Samburu North County. Fire, see fire. Fire, see fire. Aya, Sophia Hamadawa Maro, Chewani Ward, Galole constituency. Naona watu ya Pwani ni fire, si fire. Pwani ni fire, si fire. Tana River County. Aya, sasa tuko na John na Maseke Road, Lake Zone Ward, uko Turkana County. Aya, sasa tuko na Cosmas, Longor, Nepeikar. Fire, si fire. Kutoka Nanam Ward, Turkana County. Fire, si fire. Fire, si fire. Ruben Kigen Tobosei, kutoka Tembelio Ward, Moeben Wasingishu. Fire, si fire. Osipidi ngoja. Fire, si fire. Last but not least, Julius Maina Njoka, Kariobangi Ward, Embakasi North constituency. Fire, see fire. Fire, see fire. Your Excellency, the Deputy President, that brings us to the end of this presentation. Maybe I will invite the Majority Leader to give a vote of thanks. You don't, no. Just to sema kitu bwana, sema asante.
Thank you very much. I want to request kindly, when the Deputy President exits, I request all the candidates to stay in